The upcoming Amazon Prime Wheel of Time TV series has fans excited, and as a result, a ton of YouTube channels have popped up. One of the hottest out there is Wheel Talk starring Recappa Sedai. Join me as I sit down with Recappa and discuss what Wheel Talk is all about. Welcome to the Wheel of Time Community Show. I'm your host, Ebony, and before we get started, take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. YouTube channels are the hot thing right now in the Wheel of Time fandom. I mean, look, you're watching one right now. With the excitement of the upcoming show, new YouTube channels have been popping up left and right. One of the more popular ones is Wheel Talk with Recappa Sedai. Wheel Talk is a reread show that features the fantastic Recappa Sedai as the host. The first half of each show features a spoiler-free recap of a specific chapter from the Wheel of Time books. The second half has all the spoilers, as Recappa does a deep dive into the chapter. Recently, I had a chance to sit down with Recappa via Zoom and talk to her about her show and her newfound popularity. Hey, so I am here with Recappa Sedai of the Wheel Talk YouTube channel. So how are you, Recappa?
I'm good. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
For those fans who don't quite know what Wheel Talk is, can you give us a 5-word description?
Sure. Wheel of Time comedy show. 5 words. Crushing it.
So now your channel is relatively new. It's only a few months old. But were you surprised about how popular it's become so quickly?
Yeah, it's been great. The fandom has been so amazing to Recappa and Wheel Talk. I love this fandom. It's been great to be a part of it. I'm just happy. It's been good. It's been really fun.
I absolutely love your show. And I think a big part of why it's so popular is because you are so animated. So do you have any background in acting at all?
I do, yes. I'm a, speaking out of character as Brian for a second, I'm a theater boy. My background's in theater, so yes, yes. She's a performer.
My favorite one is Cry Me 2 Rivers with the Legos.
Me too.
That was amazing. My daughter Avienda was watching it, and she was like, she's really talented if she did that with all those Legos.
That's so sweet. I had so much fun making that, and it took a little longer than most of the episodes, but I was like, this is worth it. This is fun. I want to do more of those. I'm excited to do more of those.
Yes.
Good.
Most of your videos are recaps, but you have done some spoiler specials. Are we going to see more spoiler specials?
Yes. So with Wheel Talk, so my hair is all in my face. With Wheel Talk, I really love to break the regular episodes into spoiler, non-spoiler, so that everyone can enjoy them. But I have really enjoyed lately doing these character deep dives where I just go spoilers out. And every once in a while, I feel like I kind of have to do that just so I can kind of break loose and talk about spoilers. But yeah, I am going to do more of those, I think, because it's been really fun. The character episodes have been fun. I had a lot of fun doing the Egwene one, especially. That was fun.
Who is your top character?
Of Moiraine, Egwene, and Nynaeve?
Yes.
2 years ago, I would have just said Egwene. The older I get, the more my feelings on the characters change. It's interesting, especially on this read-through for some reason. It's really close between Egwene and Nynaeve. You know what? It's Nynaeve. That's why I want to say Egwene, but the correct answer for me right now is Nynaeve. Nynaeve just consistently, she's doing what she's doing for the right reasons, and she's passionate, and I relate to that. I love Nynaeve.
Do you have anybody that helps you with the videos, or do you do all the editing yourself, or how does that work?
Right now, I do it all myself.
Wow.
It's been actually, yeah, it's been fun to kind of have something where I can really do a little bit of everything. Like, this really lets me work on a lot. I can write and I can act and I can even edit and direct a little bit. Like it lets me do a little bit of everything, so it's fun. Editing is something that I've really enjoyed with Wheel Talk. I've been surprised how much of the humor comes from the editing. Like, oh, I didn't know that was there. So yeah, it's fun.
we're going to see any other wigs. I know originally we started out with the blonde.
Yes. So the new system, as of next episode, it's funny you should ask, because now we've launched Patreon, so people are sponsoring, and I can get more wigs, which is so exciting. So starting next episode, I am adding Rand's wig. So we will have Maureen and Rand, and also starting next episode, I will be back to my key Sierra gets all over the place. I will be going back to my blonde look, and then I'll narrate with my blonde look, and when we get to a character that I have in the inventory, I will cut to me in costume as that character. It's gonna be fun.
That is gonna be amazing.
I'm excited.
So, speaking, how much time do you think you spend planning each episode?
Oh, well, it usually takes me like a day to write, and then 2 days to film.
Okay.
And then editing, I mean, at least a day of editing, but it really depends on the episode. So like, it's been a lot, like definitely several days of work go into an episode. And then the makeup, I'm trying to get faster and better, but I don't know. Sometimes I'm just like, that's fine. We'll work with that.
Well, that's fine. Aes Sedai, do what you want.
Yeah, I mean, also, it's Mask of Mirrors. I'm not actually using makeup, but I use makeup for inspiration, and I use wigs for inspiration. I weave a Mask of Mirrors, obviously, every time I do it.
Obviously. Yeah. Well, it's easier the closer you look like what you're trying to weave.
Yes, so, yes, you get it.
It makes perfect sense. It makes perfect sense. So, first, your favorite moment from the book?
I guess it's Winter Night. I think that Winter Night is the point where, like, we really start to get a bigger picture of what this is going to be. I really love when we get to see right after Winter Night, but I do really love when Nynaeve has to say to Rand, there's nothing I can do. We see how much she cares, and in the same moment, we see how much she does what she has to do. Nynaeve may do her own thing, and sometimes, she's got an attitude, but she cares, and her heart is always in the right place. And I feel like that's the first moment we really get to see it, and I love that scene with her and Rand.
What is your favorite moment from Wheel Talk, from the episodes you've recorded so far?
I mean, I love the Legos, but I think just my favorite moment recording as Recappa is when I do my imitation of Morghese breaking up with Thom. I really enjoyed that. Because all we really know about that, all we keep hearing is she was really angry. So,
what?
So that was really fun to kind of dive into.
Yes. Okay. All right. So now I want to talk a little bit about the actual show, Wheel of Time show that's coming on Amazon Prime. What are you most excited about?
There are so many things I could answer with. I think the thing I am the most excited about is to see channeling. For me, what really sets the Wheel of Time apart is the magic system and channeling and the magical combat. I wonder if we're going to get to see Maureen on Winter Night. I just want to see channeling.
And the last thing I want to ask you about is what can fans do to support Wheel Talk?
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you. Definitely check out Wheel Talk. It's on YouTube. It's Wheel Talk with Recappa Sedai. We did just start a Patreon through which the more support we get there, the more wigs and looks the more mirrors of mist we are adding to Wheel Talk. But that's a wonderful way to support. But really, if you can watch the show and subscribe, it's been so much fun. The best part about it is the people who watch and engage. So watch Wheel Talk, get into it. We're having so much fun. You can search Wheel Talk with Recappa Sedai on YouTube. It's YouTube. It's the channel's Wheel Talk. You'll find it. I have faith in your viewers. They can find it.
They'll find it. And we'll make sure we put a link to it in our video.
Thank you for having me. This was really fun. I love this.
Yes. Oh, you also have a Discord too, correct?
Yes. Oh, yes. We do have a Discord. We have a lot of fun on Discord. Yes. Wheel Talk on Discord. Wheel Talk with Recappa Sedai. Recappa is like recap, and then you add a PA. Recappa, get it? Someone recently told me, they're like, I just recently got the name, and I was like, oh, it didn't occur to me that like people might not know that's a little fun info. But yeah, it's been a lot of fun. Patreon, Discord, watch it on YouTube, and I'm on Twitter as Recappa Sedai, Instagram is Recappa Sedai, and it's just been fun. It really is a Wheel of Time comedy show. We try to find ways to make it funny and fun, and I have loved everyone who has engaged with me. It's been great.
Well, I think you're great. And one last question.
Stop.
If JordanCon 2021 happens in Atlanta next year, do you plan on attending?
You're asking these amazing questions. I bought my ticket last night.
Wonderful.
It's happening.
Wonderful.
I've been meaning to get it for a long time because like the idea of that convention happening and not going would kill me right now, especially like after starting Real Talk and getting to meet all these people online. Like I want to hang. So yeah, I will be there. I'm planning to be, assuming it happens and God willing. But I plan to go and I'm really excited. I've never been to a JordanCon. I always mean to go and then I never go.
Yeah, well, it's amazing. It's like finding family that you never knew you had. So
will I see you there?
Yes, I am in charge of welcoming the new people. I'm the new member services director. So okay. I am in charge of hugs and hellos. So
that's a good job.
Yes.
I like that.
I don't know how much hugging we're gonna do, but definitely
we'll see. We'll see.
We'll see about the hugs.
But assuming we can all go and enjoy it, I'm really looking forward to that. I really love the idea of just celebrating Wheel of Time and meeting everyone. That would be so much fun. Ugh, my cloak. I'm a mess.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking some time out of your day to talk to me. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. This was a blast.
Of course. And I can't wait to see your next video.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
It was great having a chance to chat with Recappa. She is truly fabulous. Be sure to check out her channel Wheel Talk each week for new episodes. That's all for this episode. Thanks for sticking around till the end.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, remember to subscribe and give us a thumbs up. And you know what? Leave us a comment. We love comments, especially positive ones. Also, if you have somebody that you know that loves the Wheel of Time, let them know about us. Also, a huge special thanks to our sponsor, Tor Books, as well as our amazing Patreon community. If you want to learn more about how this show is made or about the Wheel of Time in general, you too can become a Patreon. As always, please follow us on Dragonmount. So we'll see you on social media and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.